Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country in the Let's Try series, and this time we're trying Shadows of Forbidden Gods. Now, you out there seem to have a taste for Lovecraftian strategy games, considering Darkest Dungeon and Cultist Simulator's popularity on my channel, so this one sort of ran across my radar about a month ago, and I thought I'd give it a try. Now, as you may or may not know, this is one of the 2 additional episodes provided by supporters, because we have stretch goals for the supporters and additional episodes per month, and the other one will be in another Scarlet Hollow. Now, I was hoping to do this demo live, but unfortunately my internet is crap, so it's going to be just me heading in. So yeah, I know little to nothing about this game, so this is going to see whether or not it'd be interested for the next cycle. This is not a voting option for this cycle, as the game is still in early access, and I have a kind of, let's just say, general guideline of not doing games that could possibly bug out on me, as my rage, the current state of Cultist Simulator, may have indicated to some of you. But in any case, let's see what the whole thing is all about. Hang on. Okay, so god selection. The god you will choose will determine how the game is played. Each god has a separate set of powers, which lead to specialization in different strategies and different forms of the apocalypse. There are many myths, legends, stories as to the great evils that existed long before humans built their first cities and tamed the wilds. Most are false. Unfortunately, one is true. One of those forbidden gods is fated to return. She Who Feasts. She Who Feasts is the god wyrm, a terrible creature from the black of the void between the stars, who has laid dormant for millions of years until the stars are ripe for her hatching. A time will come when she devours the world and journey forth to lay her brood, dooming other worlds to be consumed by her offspring. Hey, look, we've joined the cycle of life. As this elder god provides a broad range of powers which support many gameplay styles, she is a good starting point, as her powers allow exploration of all types of strategy by disabling heroes and providing additional temporary agents to support your plans. When her last seal breaks, She Who Feasts will emerge into the world, and she exists on the map as a controllable military unit. If she dies, you will lose, but she will rapidly grow into a powerful military asset by herself. Her birth will destroy nearby settlements and devastate the local terrain. Okay, we also have, Aster. I can't imagine who. Ooh, these ones are unavailable in demo. Minerva, Beholder, Rumor Colony, if you eat you the same. Ooh, very grail based. Lawful Evil Angel. I like it. But yeah, Wealth of Man, Spirit of the Mountains. Anyway, so we are going to be doing She Who Feasts. If we are going to tackle the game more regularly, if there is an interest into it, I will be happy to, like I said, add to the next cycle. But in the meantime, let's worship the Great Serpent, which, by the way, is a recurring theme in many mythologies, everything from the Midgard Serpent to Tiamat, who are representative of the primal chaos from which all creation rises and eventually will be consumed again. Yeah, cosmic horror isn't just for fiction. She Who Feasts. She Who Feasts is designed to be simpler than others, ideal for new players or for games focusing on agents themselves, as opposed to a god's unique mechanisms. Powers. The powers of She Who Feasts will focus on the spread of shadow, which is one of the baseline strategies of the game. She allows infiltration of locations to grant your agents faster access to cities and witched covens, enabling faster and easier spread of shadow, which then unlocks powers available in shadowed regions to harm the heroes who venture within. Awakening. When She Who Feasts awakens, she'll emerge from her birth tomb as a great vast god wyrm, a serpent the size of a village. Ooh. Getting, any of you actually seen the film Lair of the White Worm, getting kind of vibes there. It continues to grow as the turn pass, which this state she will fight as an army which will devour entire cities. If many armies kill her, they will win, so be careful to avoid their stronger bastions. Minor kingdoms, or those already weakened by plague, war, or famine, will fall easily to her assault. Basic strategy. The core of this game is to take control of certain centrally placed cities by first infiltrating, then shadowing them. After this, spreading shadow via wells of shadow lets you across entire continents. The most powerful of these nations turn into a dark empire by the monarch agent, who can command her forces to invade other shadowed nations to form a powerful force. Okay, so let's go. Where do we go? Oh, hint, basic. Select agents and other units by left-clicking. Right-click to move. Once your agents are in various locations, primarily human ones, you can select a challenge to perform the left-clicking on those present in the right-hand panel. New agents can be recruited and god powers employed by using buttons at the lower left of the UI. Okay. Dismiss. Shadows from the Gods, a game of infiltration and secret plans. Your agents serve your god, are the primary tools to weaken and undermine the human societies. Your god awakes slowly, and as it does, it will unlock more powers to use, be able to recruit more agents, and gain power faster. While it wakes, your agents will undermine human societies and strengthen their armies, such as the orcs. Told you it was Tolkien's error. I knew about the orcs because it was listed in the new build. The hero will oppose your agents and try to fix the damage they're doing, even kill your agents if the agents become too obvious. And also to let you know, I believe 0.9 may have added deep ones. So yeah, Shadow over Innsmouth meets J.R.R. Tolkien. Hint, infiltration. Infiltration is a core element to gameplay and is a good place to start your work, as it enables many challenges which will prove useful through the course of the game. Represent your cultists embedded in human society, working their way into all levels, from servants to guards to the advisors. It can be seen in the location information or by dark tendrils reaching into infiltrated location map icons. Infiltration takes longer than the higher the security of a location is. Decrease security first by causing unrest or infiltrating surrounding locations. Unrest can be caused by a number of means, one which is causing famine by cutting off food surrounding village. A little too on the nose there for recent news. If you're not aware, there is currently a worldwide famine starting in the Middle East and Africa, but will spread due to the blockade of wheat from Ukraine. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I pay attention to geopolitics. You may not have food tomorrow. Alright, so what do we got? Baroness Despons, family heir, ruler. Okay. The Baroness. Might 2, lore 1, intrigue 1, command 3. Click her rule heir portrait to keep this dialogue popped out. Okay, cool. Progress next level, unspent skill points, gold, awareness 0, enchantment 0, sanity 1414, confidence unremarkable, dislikes, discord. Well, okay, since Microsoft took it over, it kind of got worse. Alright, so defense 32, prosperity, average of settlements, cannot go 10%. This unit prosperity is by minus 100 stress. Ability. Population, thousands of citizens, 40,000 citizens, need food equal to that, they have 108. And their security is 1. Farming community. So, I believe... okay. Oh, there we go. Your threat assessment. Mediator Azaz Rons is the chosen one. This may threat your gods and worldly assets. Seals broken, 0 of 9. Seals break in 11 turns. Okay. Agents, 1 of 2. Primary ways that to recruit new ones to the location. And recruitment points, 2. If your free slot open and you that over maximum. Recruitment gain improvements over time, maximum of 1 every 45 turns. Okay, so is this our dude? Mediator Irlaratus. Okay, this is our dark person. So, turn 1 of 5. World Panic 0%. Planning. Use the actions available to select the agents their desire to complete them. They will aim. They'll take the top action after completing the current task if no other agent is already performing it. Compress symbol challenges. Okay. Complete training. Return home. Dispel a skill point to gain a new trait. Supply. Seals HP. I think he's maxed out hit points. Challenge to be formed. Negative tags. Consecrate. Remove shadow from this location. Requires shadow below than 75%. Combat banditry. Tags. Trigger break. Positive tags. I don't think he's a don't think he's a military one. Huh. Close family. Dislike combat. Oh, this is interesting. So, yeah. Defeat Manticore. Don't think motivation 1.1. Yeah, these are all motivations. I see. 200 beasts in my homeland. Drive character. Decisions based on character preferences. Hover portrait preferences. Portrait for preferences. Preferences are... I got a lot of dislikes. You dislike Shadow, and yet okay, I got some stuff to do with you. The Supplicant. There we go. I think this is what we want. Actions available. Hover to view more details. Ah, there we go. Drop cash. Requires you have something to drop. Okay, so yeah, Elder Tomb. You have a home location, the Elder Tomb, where you're pressed to resupply periodically. It causes them to have areas they operate in, which is sick to unless a high-profile menace drives them away. They gain shadow from resting and healing in shadow locations, so enshadowing their home city will slowly corrupt them over time. Alright, so the Supplicant is ours, apparently. We have Intrigue, Might. Okay, primarily Intrigue. Right, so I think we should move supplicant. Okay, the mediator is the chosen one. So the mediator is our biggest threat. There we go. That makes more sense. Now we have to decide if we want to start eliminating security around here. Then we have to, I think, let's see what we can do. Command intrigue. Oh, there are no, yeah, because this is our home base. So let's go to, all right, slick. All right, so we're here at the infiltrate farming community. Okay, so yeah, we've now moved into a small Ferat village, and our supplicant is going to try to infiltrate the farming community. Infiltrate is a single point of interest in this location, unlocking further challenges. Infiltration is a core step in both paths to victory. It's very hard for heroes to remove once established. This is visible by dark tendrils on the screen. It takes longer the higher location security is. Now the security here at Ferat Village is probably rather low. Yeah, the infiltration, let's see. Yeah, security is 1. So, the first thing we're going to do is infiltrate. Stat, intrigue +4. There we go. Menace game, proximity required, progress per turn, turns required 19. Brutal assassination. There's no, yeah, raid periphery. Which harms prosperity, so you surrounded front, we suffer from hunger, causes unrest, making that. Okay, so we might want to actually might +2. Might's bad. Rest and resupply. So we're going to infiltrate the farming community. And in addition, let's create an agent. So we have other agents. The cursed for the sins of others. The cursed is exile from human culture. Hollow, the cruel. Claims of justice of fairness are. Triple hero, weakening combat abilities. Trickster. Spirit of chaos and mischief, and from early age his delight in spreading confusion, disarray. Her life as a petty thief, snake oil salesman encounter her makes a weak but flexible tool. Courtiers. Those who hate those in power, not out of a sense of equality, but out of some personal issue that obsessed over until their petty issues become a maddening desire to exact personal revenge. Intrigue of 4, command of 3. Requires a city. They don't have a city yet. Harvester. Ooh. Stalking battlefields, the Harvester is a terrifying being. Said to pursue victims across continents, screeching and earthly. They can flee for a while, always gives chase. Has passive howl traits, which require the Harvester to consume human soul modifiers to empower them temporarily. While they have turns remaining, he passively increases the shadow of end return to location, or decrease their sanity, chosen when infected. As it was draining their XP, potentially the stats. Okay, must be placed on a location with the human soul modifier. Generic agents. I'm thinking about a warlord. What we could do is use them to do a raid periphery. Hierophant. Most religious sects promise afterlife and a hypocritical, whereas the hypocritical worships the dark cults forgo those, clinging to madness and ecstatic glee. I don't know, it's kind of thing. And warlock. Regained students, unlicensed practitioners, magical powers. Let's go with a warlord. Requires an orcish fortress. Can be placed anywhere. Can be placed in any city with that. We can basically create you. You have an intrigue of 3. You require a city. Intrigue of 4. Alright, so valid. Okay. Can be placed anywhere. So let's place them within town. The Duchess. Infiltrate vast sewers. It's complexity, bribe guards, requires gold, brutal assassination, lay low. Yeah, the menace is what apparently our visibility. Must be undead or orc. Recruit sellsword. Command set of 1 or higher, costs 15 gold. Do we have any gold? Seriously, are we broke? We're broke, aren't we? Recruit vermin. Okay, let's do the vast. Let's infiltrate the vast sewers. There we go. Alright, so. That's our. Sigh. Where is our people? Ooh. Guarding mediator Azak. Yeah, moves remaining. Preference. Guard city, mediate politics, garment banditry. Rest and resupply. Sabotage. Oh, all of these things to do. Yeah, we're just gonna go kind of nuts here. Kingdom Cylons. Army is not commandable. Mediator. This is the things they will do while they're here. Ah, the auto move. Okay, got it. Also, I'm not sure where I am at this point. But yeah, we still only have... We didn't actually create an agent yet. So let's give that a whirl, shall we? Go to the town. And... create agent. Ah, there we go. Let's select for the town. We don't... Alright, so... Attack monkey. Gain a monkey minion, Mr. Edgar. Okay, pickpocket primate. Lose location to gold. Steal up to 10 that. Adorable monkey. Steers probably on the agent will gain a liking towards the agent. Excellent. So, what we want to do is we want to start infiltrating the sewers. Okay. Right then. Select new trait. Attack. Do we want the pickpocket or adorable? I'm gonna do adorable. User infiltration. For crew, they took her to various villages, created by independent colonists. Edgar gained her many friends. Exorcist Elias was one of those and remains fond memory. Okay, so that means to the Exorcist Rons here. Yep, these people like the trickster, even though that they are working for us. All right, so we're gonna try to end turn here. Oops, supplicant conduit. Whenever an agent gains shadow a challenge, gain 2 power, dying light, increase shadow by 1% return, killed in human settlement, all points of interest become infiltrated. Okay, let's go with dying light. Okay, and we can have both our agents included, and we've already started infiltrating. All right. Now, as you'll notice, the enshadowment is now 1%. And apparently we're going very slowly on infiltration. But we are enshadowing, which basically means that we're making the world a darker place. I don't know exactly what we're doing sometimes, but yeah, we're infiltrating the vast sewers. Progress 417 plus 4 per turn. Turns left 43, moves left 1. What else can we do? We're currently locked into a situation. I can't recruit any more agents. Just use power. Senses. Causes unit engaged in task to lose up to 10 progress. Any task must be challenged. Cannot target the MS. Alright. Cloud senses on. Must be casting to perform challenge. Cannot target. Alright. Okay, so we're clouding senses and reducing their ability to create progress for rest and resupply. You, my dear friend, don't have that. Cancel casting. Alright. So. Oh, that was the snake doing that. Alright, we'll end turn. And I was hoping... Ooh, seal breaks in 9 turns. What happened over here? Okay. Still slowly but surely... Oh, they're at war. Oh, that's just bloody lovely. Okay, so we're continuing the infiltration. How far have we gotten? Like, not at all. Okay, so basically, we're shadowing like crazy, and apparently complexity 75%. It's going to take a long time for us to do so, and we only have 2 agents. I'm not sure how we create agents. Yeah, we can't now. So, apparently... Yeah, there's a war going on over there. In addition, we continue infiltration of the vast sewers. I might not be doing this properly, but we are actually increasing enshadowment, which increases our possibility of doing things in the future. Profile menus, recruit sellsword, recruit foreman. Yeah, the thing is, I think we have to. Requires command stat of 1 or higher, and cost 0 gold, requires vast sewers. We'll recruit them as soon as we're done here. Kind of weird that we only have 2 people at the moment. Yeah, the trickster is doing their thing. Guard mediator as Rons. Oof. Army is not commendable. course not. Not yet, anyways. Okay, who are you? You are Sir Searzidons. Okay, so we have people moving around and looking for us, apparently. Progress, 22 per 75. Turns left, 14. Also, we've already used our power, so that was that. It's interesting that it dislikes Discord. Awareness 0%. What is awareness again? We'll find out. But yeah, the dying light means that we are slowly but surely turning Ferret Village into a haven for the dark forces of creation. Okay, cool. Challenges. Quests. Ooh, Sabotage Ruler. Local actions. These are things that are being done by the other side, by the way. Appease nobles. Well, hey, somebody else is doing bad stuff. Okay. People moving around while we're doing our thing. Okay, cool. 2% shadowment. How close are we to doing the sewers? Yeah, it's going to take a while. 38 turns. Wow. We can't create another agent, but in 5 turns, we hopefully will have the ability to do so. I mean, we're not going to be doing anything serious for a while anyways, so let's just skip ahead. Use the number keys to access various map views. Allows you to move, identify settlements to which belong nations, etc., etc. Views a relative location. Alright, so... number keys? Oh, that's cool. Implement diplomacy. Mask, profile, such as visibility. So what's this one? Yeah, we're not very visible, and this one's a happy one, so... Yep, we almost infiltrated the farming community. Of course, what I do like is that by the time we do so, we're going to have some serious enshadowment at that point. Watch what? Time to hear requesting the location. Yes, alright. A Southern has encountered a group of skeleton warriors. Stronger and better organized than most undead pawns, the Skeletor attacked and discerning silence their blows around the uncaring. We could undo and frame them for kills or agents could miss. Undo the afterlife, lose 3 hit points, reduce menace by 5, avoid them, lose 8 challenge progress. Okay, so lose 3 hit points and reduce menace by 5. How about we just say no? I mean, this basically the skeleton warriors are attacking us, so we're just gonna stop. Click on complete challenges, they will draw attention to themselves every 10 turns. Around an event usually negative will occur, which the agent must deal with. They wish to progress with the challenge. It governs a set of behavior which will unlock. Okay, so it looks like Merchant of Antiques. As the trickster goes into the business, we're called to he's sitting beside his wares. He's been watching us for a while and has realized that the trickster is involved in some affairs that you know what the gore's about. He assures the trickster he has no intention of treating customers, including the subtext is well understood. The agent does not make a purchase. Agent in customer and he'd be safe from reports. We can't. We have no gold. Here's now 100% aware of being aware of your presence, nature, and true threat. If they are not true highly enshadowed, they will act against you to defend their world. The chosen one is the first to gain awareness, and they will spread it to rulers, who will spread it to heroes in their panic and the invasion of the world panic. Oh god, dismiss. Okay. Did I fail? I believe I failed. Yes. 14% did allow me to do the enshadowment, and... Alright, so yeah. Alright, so if we start this again, yeah, it's going to start all over again, isn't it? You know what? Let's move our character. Let's move them here. Okay. What's here? Okay, so what can we do with you here? I mean, we can just keep spreading infiltrate. I mean, the 1% loss here. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some, obviously some trial and error here. Okay, so infiltrate fortress, Fingal fortress, security, complexity, progress return, 19 turns. You know what? Let's start here instead. You have 100% awareness, which means you need to leave. And people will come after you now. So what we need to do is we need to, unfortunately, money is what we need. Who are you? Your attack is 4, your defense is 4, your command is 5. Sigh. Let's go to Reverend Village. Apparently we're going to be... Not going to be someplace where there's no guards. Alright. And let's start infiltrating the farming community here. Sigh. 19 turns again. Okay, use power, cannot do so, but we have a seal breaking. The seal break-ins, and they come close to your turn, your maximum power increase. Power like Eyes and Shadow boosts the infiltration in selected location. Okay, so what we should do is we should probably want to do this. So to use our power to Cloud Senses. Nope, no Eye in the Shadows. We don't have much energy to do that yet. Oh well. But yeah. Who's aware of you? If I recall. A bit long, though, with this whole infiltration. The world panics at 2%, victory is at 0%. Create agent. How do we get more agents? What was that? It died of old age. Okay, cool. When the hero is dead, declares war in the Queendom of Cress. I mean, it's like the world is going on around us, and we're just kind of chilling here with our making let's see, intrigue. And read my lore. Other. Alright, so yeah, we're still doing the infiltrate fortress here. 2 things require summon agent, a space in your roster and recruitment point. You begin recruitment over time, your roster capacity will increase as your god break seals. Thank you. But alright. So yeah, there's a huge war going on over here. It has nothing to do with us. Yeah, our visibility is now again very low as we move on to here. Okay, so how are we doing here? 5% enshadowment. We are basically polluting the world as we go. To make it easier, I mean, just having him chill here long enough is going to be doing great. But yeah, the enshadowment here is 16%, and she is currently infiltrating again. You know, I should probably have these two work together. That would make the most sense, wouldn't you think? Would have it. Yeah, that's the thing about this, is that, you know, apparently it's not one of those that holds your hands. But since we've already got, you know, this progress here, we don't want to lose it again. I mean, I'm pretty sure the village, yeah, infiltration did not count. We lost it when we ran off. All right, so if we enter in this time, ooh, we have somebody here, but our visibility should be rather small. Yeah, guarding. Okay, there's a knight here. We are visibility are, where is it? Menace 0. Nobody knows about us, but your menace is 4. Agents minimum 2. Okay, so yeah. Thing is that there could be that they are moving in on us. In which case, long-term stuff is not going to be good. Yeah, I probably should start with raiding a bit, since I do have some stats with might with them. Okay, end turn. The awareness is growing. You have map view, represents the humans who've known justice, but the world is in trouble. Also, why people will ask truth about your return. It will take steps to prevent you. They are more likely to take revenge in the shadow to fund the chosen one as they begin to form an alliance with you. Alright. King Dervis is now 100% aware. That represents being aware of your presence, nature, and true threat. If you are not entirely in shadow, they will try to act against you to defend the world. The chosen one is the first to gain awareness. It will spread to rulers, who will spread to heroes, who rest in their cities, who will then spread further, with their motivation growing, the world panic. A map view can track the geographic spread of awareness. Awareness is required for the formation of the alliance. Collective nations will oppose you directly in the final conflict for the world. Oh, great. Alright, so yeah, we are visible to everybody around us here. As we are. Right. There. Yeah, nobody's really paying attention to you, though, dude. To be honest, I'm actually considering just... Oh. Raid Periphery. Oh, okay. Dismiss. Hopefully that will work. Turns left. 6. Okay, we should have done the rating first. There we go. This is 100% aware. Yeah, okay. We're gonna lose this one hard, okay? But hey, once she's dead, we can have another agent. So hey. Oh, you're dead. Well, hero is now inclined to attack tricksters, mediator, heirs, Vons. Their motivation is 7%. Apparently, we're just annoying them. Wait, where are we? Oh, there we are. How are we doing with the infiltration? Turns left 10. And yeah, I'm not going to attack anyone. Merchant of Antiques. Oh my god. Seriously? Alright, cool. We're going to have to leave again. Where do we lay low? Go back here, and we just want to lay low. Yeah, unfortunately, we seem to be having trouble with her. I'll have to pick another hero next, villain next time. Alright, so yeah, just... Oh my god, the supplicant's profile is now up. And we're not going to be able to infiltrate the mansion. Okay, Trickster idle for 1 turn. Alright, thank you. Dismiss, Agent Idle. Well, I don't lay low, but where's that option? Let's see, if we go back to Ferret Village, at least that's shadowed a bit. Okay, and we can... Agent must have been dead or orc. Let's not be. But unfortunately, profile gain, menace gain... Oh, so what we did there. Okay. So yeah, we were a little too noisy, unfortunately. Need to find a way to... Town of Demind. Where? Oh, I can go there. Shadow for us healing in shadow locations, so in shadowing their home city will slowly corrupt them over time. But the shadow to here is 19%. So yeah, we should go here and start messing with hometown, apparently. Such non-human social group are run outside the bound of normal humans, just dark empires raised to human settlement. This will increase their menace in a similar way to agents' menace increase chance of hearing attack. It will increase the chance of human nation attacking his threat now they see the danger it poses. He has died, killed off in the city of Cressfeld. You know, things just keep happening around us. Go to. Following the destination of the by orc that servants had gained a deep sick hatred. Go to. Alright, seal broken. You gained that. Fleeting servant. Cast fleeting servant. New location. Heroes are believed to be a threat. And engage in a short quest to defeat it, wasting their time and efforts. So that could actually work. Alright, so 3 of 3 has now increased. There's been... Army is not commandable. Queendom. Alright, so... Map, I believe, is to be randomized every time, but it's actually quite nice. Okay, so mask profile. Where are we? There's an orc camp. Threats. God, I got all this stuff. Message received last turn. Death Vengeance. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Alright, let's go to our peeps. Yeah, what's with the fort? Yeah, the Lightbringer seems to want to take down that, but yeah, my guy yet to be detected, I'm thinking. But hopefully we can get the Baron Micah Storius here to work with us, but we need to create an agent. Ursid, the Harvester, Hierophant. I do and 3, Intrigue 3. I'm going to do the Hierophant. Alright, so what we want to do... We can help them out, this guy out, with the tags. Tags are constant NPC AI have personal opinions on, seeing the likes and dislikes. They add or remove motivation for performing individual tasks. If a hero rules a liking towards a individual tag, they add subtract 20 for motivation. Extreme is 60. Question action tags and hovering over them. They both have a positive and negative set of tags. Negative tags with negative motivation. A cure disease, cross out disease of negative tags. The hero dislikes disease gains 20 motivations for considering. There's so much here. Politics. When you infiltrate a city, especially the capital, you use hierophants to influence the ruler's opinions. Wars have been started by first causing a ruler to become obsessed with combat inhibition and degrading international relationships. War have very long, devastating, which are useful and weakening nations. Also, civil wars start when city rulers disagree with their sovereign. Okay, cool. We're going to try to start a war. Alright, so what do we want? We want intrigue +1. Okay, and what we are going to be doing is that we are going to attack anybody. Alright, intrigue. Infiltrate fortress. Oh, you can't do all of those at once. Okay, so I guess we'll move towards the city. Alright, and then we'll start. Do we want to infiltrate the docks or the market? Let's go with the market first. Okay, 44 turns before we do that. And, you know, I'm just kind of hoping we see the end of this one before I run out of time. Definitely, however, that place is getting seriously enshadowed. How about your place? 20%. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, you need to do something. Infiltrate the farming community. Well, we already have started messing with it. We might as well continue. Alright. So, everybody's doing the infiltration shtick. World Panic, victory at 2%. Not sure why, because basically the seal will pop up. But yeah, the enshadowment is at 1%. Infiltration at 0. We're hopefully doing the market. Cannot do this yet. And you are infiltrating the fortress, which is good. Good. Power, Clyde Senses, Fleeting Serpent, Ice in the Shadow. Boost the infiltration in selected area. Must be cast in cell with no infiltration. Okay. Must be done beforehand. Alright, so we'll try again. Oh, okay, you're dead. Yeah, we could have an issue here. It looks like everybody's headed our way. Yeah, okay, so we've almost got this. Turns left, remaining 2. And 1. Alright, supplicants infiltrate fortress. Shadow will spread faster than normal to infiltrate locations. The cult welcomes the darkness in. Cultists join the watch along the regular guard. Identical normal eye. They recognize each other by a single scar in the left eyelid, marking themselves with those who have seen the truth beyond what is going to academic or privileges. Saving game. This one done. Alright, so now that we've infiltrated the place, silence assassination. Assassinates the ruler. Profile and menace gain. A little noisy. Rob treasury. Ooh. Thievery. Fuel fire. Raid periphery. Brutal assassination. Well of shadow. Starts a well of shadow location to spread shadow to all neighboring settlements who have lower shadow. That sounds like what I will do. Will take 20 turns to do so. Wow. Oh wait, because I only have a lore of 2. If I use... Actually, if I cancel that and use the dude here... What's his lore? Only 1. Oh well. And your lore is 1. So I guess the supplicant will be doing that for some time now. How's your infiltration going? Ooh, the enshadowment's quite nice. And all connecting ones will begin to get more shadow as they increase it. Because, remember, he's got the plus 1% return. Oof, this is going to take a... When I do this for real, this is going to take a long time to master. But yeah, it looks like we've got 3 people who are basically kind of infiltrating the locations here very slowly. Must be ways to do it faster. Yes, we have infiltrated the fort. Infiltration 100%. I just kind of... So we've taken over it without the Baron actually knowing. That means we have the capacity to silence assassination. Rulers are replaced by their heir. Not sure that works for Sir Sidon, specialist deep ones. Let's see, your might is 3. Assassinating you would be kind of... Yeah. I don't have enough minions, and I certainly am not tough enough, so we're just going to keep up our thing going here. Oosh, 28 turns left before we infiltrate the farming community. In addition, the farming community is at 22%. I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I'm having fun doing it. Alright, so let's see about that infiltration. 32 moves remaining. You have 20, and you have 8. So I guess you're next. Oh, command +1, intrigue +1. Or no, lore +1, so we can actually do this a little faster. Excellent. It looks like he hit the books. So what does that change the numbers to? Yeah, 14 turns do it. Its profile is 6, unfortunately. Menace 11. Get that well going, though. We'll be fine. You might be an issue. We have control of it. Like I said, it gives us more options. Assassination, rob treasury, unit challenges, command, fuel the fire. We don't have any unrest yet. Alright, so let's see if we can actually get to the point. Mourning. Queen does walls in despair of the death of her husband Mage. That cooks in the shadows, her soul surrenders to the horror. New person. Okay, the soul slowly crumbles slowly. Grief has defeated them. Interesting. All these things are happening and I have no idea what's going on. But yeah. We have the capacity to rest and resupply, bonus intrigue +1. Yeah, our opposition. There's so many of them. Alright, turns left. 7, 6. Queen is now 100% where? Okay. Established in ruins of castle, grow new sometimes supported by parent, society, and heroes. As if Sheikh's holy sword was darker. As you expand your shadow, the nobles and heroes of the world are covered by darkness, lose the ability to defend themselves in coming domain. Excellent. Feels broken in a bit here, and we'll move on to the next one. Power of 3, so I can recharging power, so has to be cat, infiltration or fleeting servant that will cause people to run off in the other direction. Wasting their time. Huh. I'm gonna try eyes in the shadow. Infiltration. So the town. Okay. So we'll select this one. The increases it, and that will also hopefully work towards getting the trickster to do it for us. There we go. Infiltration is now 50%. Excellent. And we can keep doing that, which is great. Like I said, this is kind of a little bit of a attempt to figure this out more than anything else. Turns left. 5, 4. Okay, special assault. Higher offenders encounter a group of restless spirits. Spirits will attempt to sap the life energy from a pawn. They can be avoided using distraction. Use distraction. We'll do this. We want to reduce profile. Okay, so we're wounded, but we're still going. Giant spiders, tricksters, lure the guards. Lose 10 challenges, 5 menace. Oh yeah. Let's do this. We need to lose. We're going to lose some challenge here, of course. 10 points go back on, but our menace has now been reduced back to 2, which means that we're less likely to be messed with, as it were. Okay, keep going. 26 gold outposts of crest, increasing your development. Ugh. 6 has died. Killed and that failed. Dismiss. Alright. Has died. Old age. Well, old age is doing most of the killing here. The ruins of Bersier. That would be awesome to be able to mess with. Take us our own, but let's see, orc camp. Definitely need to figure out how we're gonna recruit those son of a bitches. They have an infiltration point. We may want to consider doing that. But right now we've got our peeps down here. Are you on this? 8 turns remaining before the Well of Shadows begins to do so. You have 4 turns left, and you... Where's our dude? You have 26 turns remaining. Alright, so we'll keep walking onto you. Oh, gods. Yeah. The founder's an agent under your control. Ooh. Can we corrupt people? Please. 1 and 0. Or the creation of Wars in Shadow defends the agent fort. Scent. The wards are slowly shrouded, both normal from Well of Souls, entirely stop when the wards above 100% strength. Rules will create wards. Okay. Merchant Antiques. Oh god, I hate you. Infiltrate farm community. Fast bastard normal rate to infect its filter close to cult. Gain phases during the harvest. Telling travels that calling it good faith. Unheard of in a faded community. Locals are reserved, cautious, and newcomers are generous and polite. Okay, so what can we do here? Unrest, quests, silent assassinations, local actions. Can't actually change any of these, unfortunately. Warding and shadow, value 0. Quests. Sabotage roller, profile 3, drive back shadow, warn the world, reduce unrest. Western resupply. Alright, challenges. What could we do? Ruler to exist, infiltration be 100%, rob treasury. Okay, so what we need to be able to do, wards established. Okay. Alright, so rob treasury. We need cash. Intrigues plus 4. That will take not long. 5 turns, you know, compared to all the other stuff we're doing here. And that will allow us to have subtle thievery, however, is my preference. Okay, that's going to take a little longer. 3 turns. Where are we here with you, dude? 4 turns for you, and infiltrate the market. 22. So, what we want to do is... our power levels are increasing a bit. Okay. Baroness has ordered the creation of wards against shadow. Okay, so yeah. Wards against shadow. Wards against shadow. Steal from ruler. Cool. We'll, take it all. Take what we can get. Subtle thievery. Excellent. Now she has cash. That means we can probably do things like bribe guards, reduces security for 2 turns. So, what we could do is we can move here. And we can bribe the guards to make it easier. Now we bribe the guards to lower the security by 2 points using 25 of the 35 gold. And that will make it faster. Oh wait. No, actually, he's going to be done in 1 turn. So no, let's not do that. Let's instead attack the supplicant. Seriously, what? Actually, let's do this instead. Rob the treasury again. And no, actually, if we can drop gold, drop cash. Okay, cool. We'll drop... No, we won't do that either. How about we just... trade the supplicant. There we go. Done. That will be their job. They are going to basically steal stuff. Alright, Trickster's going to keep stealing the stuff, and we're going to keep creating that well of shadow. Yeah, Baron, you're not doing well here. National relations. God, we're going to have to do so much more. But yeah, power 2 out of 3, which means we can do the infiltration shtick. But I want to do it over here. Orc camps. Okay, and then we can't do it. Target oak camp invalid. Oh, I have infiltration in there. Wait, no I don't. Right, so let's begin infiltration where? Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We've already started infiltrating this one. Town of Demi already has some. Tomb. Village. This village. Infiltration 22%. Yeah, let's go with this. Select. That just makes it a lot easier, and we know where the Trickster will be heading next. So yeah, we'll probably abandon the attempt to do this and run towards this village and attempt to infiltrate and infect it with darkness. Speaking of which, what the hell is... Yeah, and Shadow Mist 34%. Oh, we like this little thing showing over here. Okay, is unremarkable. Mass profile. Dislike Shadow and Orcs. Well, you know. Fortunately, your Shadow Mint is increasing. I'm kind of hoping I get to mess with you, too. Okay, so, Fortress is infiltrated and under our control, but what are we doing here? You are... 1 more turn left, alright. Wards in shadow. Yeah, you're kind of bad at that. So we're stopping the wards about 10%. Okay. How do we yeah, so many wards. Okay. Oop. Hostile dreams. Unsettling. The Hierophant's mind is assaulted with a rest with unsettling tiring dreams. Pawn to collect themselves, provide a measure of power for a quick recovery. Power may leave traces. Gain 3 profile, lose 5 challenge progress, abandon challenge. Okay, correct yourself. We'll just go with that. Seal broken. Increase the danger of all quests in this location by 7. So, what quest are you on? Reduce unrest, Relunt Village. Relunt Village. Relunt Village. Didn't we cause some unrest in there? Shadowment, infiltration. Yeah, we own that. Unrest. Prosperity, ability, 59%. Defense, security. This is our place. So, what do we want to do with it? You know what? We only have power 1, so we can't do that anyways. But we also have our maxed out agents. So, yeah, what are we doing with you again? Turns left 2, subtle thievery. You need to do some infiltration, and I suggest heading in this direction. And, yep, infiltration 100%. Yeah, I need to put you in here. That's your hometown, I believe. Okay, so we'll take the moves through the village, which we control, which is probably going to be a lot safer. Because I do not think that you're going to complete that part. But you do have cash, so you... Oh my god. I really, really should have kept this little thievery going. Oh well. And how's the Hierophant going? Well, the sanity is 15, which is always good. 19 turns to completely infiltrate the city. This market. God, I need minions. I need something. Victory at 4%. Not entirely sure what that means, but yeah. This will speed up, of course, the enshadowment of any location around there. Of course, where you are goes by 1%. Yeah, the enshadowment's at 35%, but the wards are currently going. Is there any way to remove those? Raid periphery, brutal assassination, fuel the fire, rest and resupply. Tax citizens. Well, you know, we're getting cash. Impose quarantine, challenges. Quests. Sabotage ruler. Undermines a ruler. Disagreements, salary tensions. Cooperation. Let's see. Profile of 3, menace of 3. Show challenges to good heroes in this location. Ah. We can't do that. We have to decide what we're doing next. Now we can actually help infiltrate the city using... what we can do is quite simple. We'll go here. Then we'll bribe guards to make it faster for our Hierophant, which is awesome. You have a move left? Nope. But, more wards. Everywhere! Alright, so you, move here. Now, infiltrate City Palace. Ooh. Poison? Greater than 0%, must not be poisoned. Steel. Brutal assassin. Alright, Weld of Shadows. Okay. We're already at what stats here? Enshadowment and infiltration. We should complete that infiltration, is my thought. Alright, you. Infiltrate the palace. It will take a while. I understand this, but you're supposed to be able to do it quicker. Alright, so enshadowment's 5%. Yeah, we're infecting people with shadow, which is good, good. Oh, that's what the whole thing was about the succumbing to shadow. We'd actually killed somebody by infecting them with too much shadow. For example, Lightbringer, drive back the shadow. Oh, what are you doing? Reduce the shadow's location. Alright, you can keep going if you want, but I'm thinking that we need to be able to assassinate you. What's the best way of doing that? Your might is 3, your intrigue is 1. Let's finish off with the bribing the guards. Yeah, everybody's bringing wards. Bribe guards. Gold's an effective key. Okay, so that should decrease the time it takes for you to be able to infiltrate. You only have 5 turns left infiltrating the market. I hope the market is worth it. But you, my dear friend, once we have 100% of relation, can start... Well, actually, isn't your lore decent? No, your lore's only 1. Your intrigue's 4, though. Your lore's 3, our best lore at the moment. So, Knights 2. Yeah, brutal assassination, such. Lore, drop cash, command. He's got more cash, doesn't he? Okay, while you're doing that, we should go over here, simply because we'll be increasing the unshadowment by 1% every time we do that, and that will hopefully keep things going a bit. But, or we stay here. No, we don't want to stay here and do nothing. So what we could do is lay low. What's our profile? It's way too high. All right, challenge, lay low. Okay. That will hopefully bring down their menace for a bit. Yours is still low. Nobody knows that you're a bad guy yet. And yours? We have lore. Well, the shadows would take forever with you. Okay, I'm lowering the music a bit. Yeesh. Options, options. Oh, for God's sakes, that music was just too much. Okay. And continue. Alright. Wow. I'm sorry, but the horn section was just a little too much for me. Okay, so what else are we doing? Let's see. Steel. That's an intrigue. Let's see what intrigue has left. Steel hero's item. Home to at least 1 hero. Infiltrate Citadel Palace. We're already still doing that. Yeah, we want to just keep going and keep infiltrating the palace. Simultaneously, you have 5 turns remaining. You don't have... You are laying low for a bit. I want to see how much it goes down. And more wards. Thought it would go down. Remaining 1. Bonus intrigue. 4. You're next. Ugh. Okay. But the well is going to keep increasing the shadow again, which is good. I mean, it doesn't matter how much they keep doing that. It's just going to keep coming back. Now, I should have, if I'd had the ability, I could have assassinated them, but I did not. But yeah, but hopefully... we will have that ability. Still only 1 power. Wondering what increases our power. Probably amount of shadow we spread, but yeah. And let's see, 22 turns remaining for you. Lay low. Profile's down by 1. There we go, bound by another 1. What I'm going to do is the moment this is infiltrated completely, I will put another well of shadow here, which begin spreading it all. Now, most efficiently we put it here, but we're already here, so yeah, let's do that. Not to mention that it increases the enchantment 1% every time I'm here, and it is, you know, a powerful city. We'll get to the palace eventually. But yeah, and that's only going to be, what? 2 turns. And 2. There we go. New stalls are in the market. Selling products of no known origin. Spices of flavors unheard of, be the most travels. Gems of brilliance did not come from any sun or candle. Books and stories which not personally occur, but seem familiar. Yep. World panic. Like the average citizen is afraid of these changing times. They don't know why the world is falling apart, but they're beginning to realize it is. This will affect the behavior and begin to grow awareness of the true threat in time. Alright. World panic's at 10%, victory at 4%. Sure what we're going to be doing for victory, but yeah. Challenge, lay low. Okay. Could trade. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to immediately start the Well of Shadows. That will take 14 turns. You, my dear friend, you need to figure out what you are going to be doing next. Trade docks. The supplicant's already doing that. Rest and resupply. Your profile's gone up. Let's lay low. Rest facing the world, build an alliance. Okay. Ugh. Oh, you're dead. Okay, so yeah. I'm not exactly sure if I'm doing this right, or maybe being too conservative by a lot. But we only have 3 agents, and when we turn people, I mean, if we get this guy ruler at you know, maximum shrine and shadowment, do they become ours? Kind of hoping that's the case, but I don't know we'll be seeing it. But yeah, 13 turns to do that, and you have, let's see, lay low. Profile 1, and okay, dismiss. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to decide what we're going to be doing. A covenant. Okay, cleanse, barren, I know. That's already at 7%. This is at 40%, which is awesome. So yeah, we think that we should be heading to... Ooh, the City of Dost. What's this? Shadowment's 1%. Because I guess we're spreading a bit. 7%. Farming community. Farming community. Guarding. Okay, so this is kind of a bad place to be at this village. But, what do we got here? Unremarkable. Oh well. 3 + 1, sanity 15. So progress to the next level. He's got levels, which is cool. So I'm thinking we'll head to the city of Flenice and begin the same process. Okay? Trade holy site. Ooh, let's desecrate the holy site. I'll take 19 turns, but it should be fun to do. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is really going to be a long kind of game. Alright, so yeah, 16 turns remaining, 11 turns remaining. Wow. Your menace is 25, dude. I think they're on to you. Adorable monkey, though. Alright, so who's the next to pop, as it were? 11 here, and you have 19. So let's stay on you. Let's see if we could use a power. We could use Eyes in the Shadow to infiltrate. This one. Actually, no, we want to infiltrate is this one to make it easier. Right, okay, select. Because we're going to move the Hierophant in there and then start the infiltration. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, it looks the market's already done that. Higher prosperity and sell high quality being sold. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool. We've infiltrated the market without realizing how we did it. Right. Dismiss. Swarming vermin. Kill the vermin, avoid them. Here's kill the vermin. Okay, so you, my friend, go here. Oops, no. Wait, you're doing the infiltration here. I forgot about that. Alright, so... Oh, actually, infiltrate holy site, 18 turns. You're infiltrating 10 turns remaining, and oh my god, it's crowded over here. Guess we go to this. Now, what do we do with infiltrated market? National action, infiltrate docks. Let's see, 100. Yeah. Ooh, I infiltrated 33% because only one of those sections done so. But yeah, we also are doing the Well of Shadow here. Okay. So, yeah, you're getting an idea of what the game would be like. Now, granted, it would be... I'd definitely have to start reading up on strategies and such because I understand about a third of what's going on here. But is this massive map? I've only got to learn how to work with my agents. At Orc Upstart. I mean, the thing is, all these guys running on autopilot here. I mean, being able to infiltrate the Orc Fortress would be cool. And then it would be our armies, we'd do our own armies. But as you can see, what we have been doing is we have been slowly but surely trying to infiltrate this with the area around us to turn them to the dark side. But not sure what that does to the place. I mean, we have infiltration of 100%, but does that mean we can use the... What does that mean we can do here? I mean, you still require an agent to do something here. Oof, and the awards against Shadow still going. Orson relationship with queendom. Okay, I can deal with that. And do we get these guys when they get to 100% enshadowment? Because apparently, you know, he's sitting on a well of shadow that's not doing him any good. And our one dude over here has been slowly making this place enshadowed too. The Baroness, what is she at right now? Enshadowment 0, and there appears to be no ruler. Ooh. The thing. Could I have... Still want to poison. Supply. Yeah. Just increase the well of shadow. Yeah, this is sort of game that I could probably enjoy doing, figuring out how it works after a couple of failures. Because you do know that a lot of the strategy games I'll show you are after my incredible amount of failures. But yeah, the idea of being able to move around, infiltrate and recruit, bring about the end of the world without anybody noticing, that would be kind of cool. But again, I'd probably look it up and do a little self-training before I do it as an official episode or series. So if you do like this game, sort of game, and you are interested in me going any further, let me know. And when this thing comes out of beta, I'll probably get it and put it onto the shift for voting. And if you know you've got some other thoughts about it, by all means, tell me out in the comments. But yeah, it does look like it has some potential. I just need to be able to match. It's like, of course, it's like, you know, Risk on top of poker in some ways. And it's going to be a definite strategy game to try to figure out how it works. I mean, I love the fact that the world is just kind of moving around while we're doing this. Also, we've got ocean travel. We've got different climate types. We've got all kinds of stuff. But yeah, and I will, of course, figure out how it's all supposed to work. Anyways, this is Fantastic World, saying farewell from Lovecraft Country. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you like it, like, share, subscribe. If you really like it, down below are links to the Gumroad payment platform. You become a supporter and help expand additional episodes like this per month. In addition, getting access to exclusive material. In any case, I will see you next time.